Everything you need to know about buying a home in Georgia for no money down. Sounds too good to be true? Stick around and I'll show you how. Alright, so I know finding affordable housing can be challenging for Georgia first-time home buyers, especially with higher prices leading to higher down payments. And as a first-time home buyer, you really have a lot of great resources available to you. Some programs even offer cash assistance to help cover closing costs and down payments. So stick around, I'm gonna tell you 4 programs that I found for you that will help you with closing costs and down payments that will help you move into your home for no money down. All right, the first is gonna be DECA, or the Department of Community Affairs. They offer down payment assistance. However, you will have to meet certain qualifications to qualify for it. It goes through your lender, and some of the qualifications are you must be a first-time home buyer or have not owned a home in the past 3 years. You must meet certain income requirements, and they vary by county. You cannot have more than $20,000 in liquid assets, and you must meet certain lender credit requirements, which at the time of recording this is about a 640 credit score. All right, so DECA just upped the amount in which they would give eligible buyers for assistance for down payment and closing costs. It usually was $5,000. They just upped it to $7,500, and that could help offset down payment or closing costs. They offered $7,500 for first responders such as police or healthcare workers, and they just upped that to $10,000, and also $10,000 if you live with someone with a disability. And I also just found a new resource that can assist with getting in the home with no money down, so you definitely want to stick around to the end. That's actually from a lender, so the lender would be providing the funds for you to have no money down. So stick around and I'll definitely give you that information. Another way to get into a home for no money down is if you're a veteran, National Guard, or active duty military. Now, the VA loan offers 100% financing. However, you still need at least a 620 credit score, and there's no specific requirements on location of where you can use your VA loan. However, you do have to check with the VA to make sure that you're eligible. I'll leave a link in the description below to where you can do it online, but you would pretty much just contact the VA and request a certificate of eligibility, and that will let you know if you're able to get a VA loan. The next way to get into a home for no money down is a USDA loan. These loans offer 100% financing as well. However, you would have to move to a more rural county in Georgia, which is definitely outside of the 285 perimeter. So it can be somewhat country. If that's your thing, then this is perfect for you. You will also need a 620 credit score at minimum, but they do offer 100% financing, so you would not have to worry about down payment or closing costs, and that is another way that you could get into a home for no money down. All right, so before I give you the 2 lenders who offer 100% financing, I just wanted to give you as much information as possible. So there are plenty of programs that offer down payment assistance. All you really would have to do is just Google the county and down payment assistance, and plenty of programs would pop up. So just do that whenever you have a chance. A couple more things to consider. We are in a seller's market, and sellers are willing to pay some closing costs to get the deal done. So that would definitely assist with the closing cost part. So if you were to use some down payment programs and you needed assistance with the closing costs, definitely speak with your realtor, and we can definitely work some closing costs into the contract, paid for by the seller. Also, check with the lender, because some programs do allow you, if you're gifted money from a family member, to use that money towards down payment and closing costs. All right, so finally, I want to tell you the 2 lenders who offer 100% financing, and they're great mortgage companies. All right, so the first is going to be Supreme Lending. they have a program called the Supreme Dream Down Payment Assistance. They kind of stole Georgia Dream swag, but they made it better since they are the actual lender. So the first mortgage would be a 30-year fixed FHA mortgage, and the second would be a fully forgivable loan that you could use for your down payment, closing costs, or any other prepaid items that come up. So it's a loan, but it's forgivable after you get your first mortgage. So you wouldn't have to even worry about it. So down payment and closing costs would be covered for you. The requirements: you need a FICO score of at least a 640, a maximum DTI of around 50%, and they have no income limits. And that's Supreme Dream. I have their information up on the screen right now so you can see it. Number 2 is Navy Federal. So everybody loves Navy Federal. They actually have 100% financing home loan. It's called the Home Buyer's Choice Program. And again, it's no money down. You have a fixed rate and it comes with consistent payments. It also says that it offers no PMI. So you definitely want to check into that, because with no private mortgage insurance, that would definitely give you a little more flexibility on the affordability of a home. With the Navy Federal Home Buyer's Choice Program, sellers can contribute up to 6% of closing costs. So that's a great deal that they're offering. And check with the interest rate. I saw something that said it start at as little as 7%, but I'm not 100% on that, so you definitely want to check with them. But Navy Federal, everybody accept them. They are a great mortgage company, and so is Supreme Lending. So definitely check those two out first, I would, and just see if they can offer something as far as 100% financing. All right, so there you have it. All the resources that I found to help you find and buy a home for no money down and no closing costs here in 2023 in Georgia. I hope the information was helpful. Again, if you need to look at more videos on what it's like to live in Atlanta, check that video out next. My name is Kennedy Holt. I'm a local realtor here. I would love to work with you. My information is below. I'm available 24/7. Later.